Okay, so you dating my mom, and did you know she had a son off the bat?
Your mama told me about her son in the beginning, but your mama invited me to her apartment, and she cooked one of the best pineapple cakes that you could ever meet, that you could ever eat. The cake was so good until I said, I know I'm not gonna lose this lady. And she told me about her son. I met Dwayne, and she told me it was a package. I couldn't have her without having Dwayne. It comes two. It's never gonna be split up. It's always two. And she told me that, I'm not no housewife. I'm a professor myself. That's what I've been looking for all the time. I ain't a housewife. I know what they do. They drink beer on men. And so we hit it off real good. And Dwayne was one of the best, I don't even call him a stepkid, one of the best kids I could ever have. Every time we went out to dinner, we took him with us. He was always been in that back seat with us going out to dinner. And we always respected Dwayne. And me and Marty become real close. And I would spend one weekend in Houston, and she would spend one weekend in Corvera. That's we rotated.
Where was she staying at the time? Do you remember?
She started off on Richmond, and she told me next weekend she said, we got to watch your car because somebody tried to steal you. Because we got to get you out of here. And so we found a brand new apartment that never been lived in A-Leaf. So we moved on for A-Leaf and Beach Nut. She moved on Beach Nut and A-Leaf. In a brand new apartment, 2 bathrooms, 2 bedrooms, kitchen and dining room. Dwayne had his own, and Dwayne was in hog heaven. He had his own bathroom. And so we just had so much fun living in that apartment. And living in Culver at the same time, and we'd go out to dinner. Dwayne would be outside playing. And he'd run in the house to probably about 5 o'clock. He'd start cleaning up the house and washing dishes because he knew his mama would get home about 6 o'clock. But he always gonna have the dishes washed, the bathroom clean before his mama come home. And then he'd wait and sit in the house like he'd been in the house all day. And I never said anything about it. But Dwayne was one good kid. He was well raised. Never had a problem because his mother raised him to be a good child. Matter of fact, she's better than you. And you were my biological child. But he was always a good kid, and we loved him to death, and right now I still love him to death.
That's good. So when do you, how long did y'all date before you got engaged?
We dated 3 years.
Y'all dated 3 years?
We dated 3 years.
That's a long time to date.
It was a long time to date, but your mama she got disgust from me. She didn't know she getting old. She wasn't gonna grow with me if I wasn't gonna commitment. It didn't take long. I made a commitment right away because she thought about moving because she lost her job and said she was gonna move back to Louisiana. I told her, no, you're not moving back to Louisiana. I don't want you to move back to Louisiana. So me being the man I am, I paid her rent to keep her here until she found her job.
So you was paying?
I paid my house note, I paid my ex-wife, I paid my wife's rent.
So you was doing a lot.
Oh, I was doing a whole lot for a living. But I knew how to maneuver.
Okay, so y'all get engaged. So you kind of get an ultimatum, but it wasn't really an ultimatum because it didn't.
Oh, I was gonna marry her anyway. I wasn't letting her get away, but she knew I had to do something. But she knew at the time she met me, I wasn't ready, she said, for marriage.
Okay.
She had to wait till she knew when I was ready.
And how old were you when you was ready?
Me and Marty got married. We got married in 1986. Do that math. I was 30.
You was probably 40, right? 41?
I was 40. I think I was 40.
39?
I was 40. Margaret was 35, and I was 40.
Okay.
41.
Okay.
I was 40.
All right, so you said 1986, so that leads me to believe I was born August the 13th, 1986. So,
it was.
So then y'all have a baby, another baby.
We had another baby, Gregory Lawrence.
So how is that your wife has a 16-year-old son already, and now she about to have another baby 16 years apart from her first baby?
Oh, I was happy. I was using my first biological kid. I never had any kids, nobody but Dwayne. I was thrilled to death for my wife to be pregnant with with my first child.
Was there complications with her pregnancy?
Very many, it was much complications. She had fibroid tumors, and she got pregnant with you, and she got fibroid tumors. She was going to the women's hospital, went to the best hospital, the women's hospital, and they told her that you wasn't getting any blood. The blood was going to the fibroid tumors, and they told her that to come back for me to meet them, to come with them to the visit. And they told us that she was going, more than likely, that if we went to full pregnancy, that you'd probably be deformed. Because she wasn't getting the blood you needed. And so they told the best thing for us to do would probably do a thing about abortion. And so I come home crying, use my only all I could tell.
How was your shot? How was your one shot?
My last shot. And so I came home and my uncle come over and said, "What's going on?" I said, I went to his house and told him.
Your uncle, what's your uncle's name?
O'Neill Woods. I said, "Uncle Neil," I said, "Margaret pregnant, but the doctor wants to have abortion." Because he said, "Because the baby ain't getting no blood, it's going to the fibroid tumors. The tumors was growing bigger than him." Marcus said, "Oh no, wait, hold on." He said, "Baby, I know you hurt, but guess what? Give me a week. Let me pray on, give me a week. Let me pray on before y'all do anything. Let me pray on before y'all make that decision." I said, "Okay, we'll give you a week." So the week passed, and he walked over to my house with his cane. He sat down and he said, "Your wife's gonna go 9 months. He's gonna be a boy, and he's gonna be healthy. Don't do no abortion." I said, "Okay." So we went to the doctor. So we said, "No, we're gonna go and have the baby." He said, "Okay, it's y'all's risk." So we did 4 ultrasounds. Me being the nosy person I am, trying to find out, was Uncle Neil telling me the truth. We did 4 ultrasounds, and we never could find out your sex. You was always turned the wrong way. We never could find out what you was gonna be, a boy or girl.
So I was stubborn even in the womb.
Even in the womb, and you would never show us what's gonna be after 4 ultrasounds. I said, "Oh my God, we ain't gonna find out." And I was trying to prove my uncle wrong. And finally, your mama would stay pregnant so long until she drove to my job, and she told me, "I ain't gonna be pregnant no more." And so I drove her to the women's hospital and induced labor, and a baby was born. He was a boy, 8 pounds and some ounces.
So you telling me Uncle Neil prophesied?
Uncle Neil prophesied you and was right. And your mama went back for her 6-week checkup. The fibroid tumors were gone, and she never had surgery from this day yet, and she's 69.
So a man of God prayed over it and came back and told you, and you followed the direction of your elders.
My uncle and my wife had you, and you with the whole 9 months. Matter of fact, she might have went longer than 9 months. And he prophesied I was going to be a boy. It was a boy, 8 pounds, he was healthy, you never had no problem. And the fibroid tumors left, and she never had surgery, and she's 69.
So I got to thank Uncle Neil.
Thank Uncle Neil, because you like been gone.